Hi everyone, how are you? It's Leah Koss with the Mortgage Center, and I wanted to go over a very common question, especially with first-time home buyers who have never purchased a home before. I want to go over the top fees and expenses that you can expect when you're buying a home. I know even people who have bought a home before, it was such a whirlwind the first time around, they don't even know what money they were putting out and for what. So this is a very important issue and always a common question. So let's go through really my top 5 expenses that you'll have to be aware of. Now the first one and the biggest ticket item is going to be your property transfer tax. Now the nice benefit is if you are a first-time home buyer, you don't have to worry about this unless you purchase a home over $425,000. Between $425,000 and $450,000, it's a complicated sliding scale of how much you pay, and your broker will work that out for you. But anything over that amount, you're paying the whole shebang of your property transfer tax. So if you can, start off nice and easy. Take advantage of those savings, because to give you an example, the amount that you actually pay on property transfer tax is 1% on the first $200,000 and then 2% on the remaining balance. So on a $400,000 home, you're paying $6,000. That's quite a big chunk. And at $400,000, a first-time home buyer gets to save that. Everyone else has to pay that. All right, but that's the biggest ticket item. The second one is appraisals, and your appraisal is going to cost you around $260. If you're paying a lot more than that, find someone else. But on that note, do not go out and source your own appraiser and just go and get it done and think, oh, whew, I got this off my list. Lenders have a very specific list of people who they will approve as an appraiser. So if you go out and get an appraisal and then take it to your lender, and your lender says, sorry bucko, but this ain't on our list, you need to go out and get a second one, and now you're outputting that $260 all over again. Now if you're working with me, I will actually let you know which appraiser we need to go to. I'll even set up the appointment for you, or rather get in contact with them so they can set up an appointment with the homeowner. But yeah, definitely don't just go out and do that on your own. Make sure you've got someone directing you on who to go to. Now the third cost is for your notary or your lawyer. Can't escape this cost. You're going to have the notary or lawyer working on your side. And again, I'll put you in contact with someone who I trust, who offers good pricing, but you're going to be looking at anywhere between $800 and $1,200. If you're paying more than that, you're paying too much. Okay? What else are we looking at? Adjustments. Now this is something that people don't even really think of until they get the bill, but things like strata costs, things like property taxes, a lot of times there's going to be an adjustment period, meaning that the current homeowner, they have already paid the property taxes, or they haven't paid the property taxes, and therefore they owe you money, or you owe them money, and there needs to be some sort of adjustment, because you only pay property taxes halfway through the year, which means depending on the time of year that you move in, you'll either owe them money or they'll owe you money, and then plus strata fees, you know, there might be some adjustments there, and that typically all you'll need to budget for is just a few $100s, but it's still a bill to look out for. Now the last expense is another one that can be a doozy, but it's very specific to only homes that you're looking at purchasing that were previous grow-ups. So previous grow-ups are obviously, you know, a whole other bird, and lenders get very wary of them. There's two types of testing that lenders will sometimes request. There's phase 1 and phase 2. Phase 1 is where they go in and they're basically checking air quality and making sure that everything's okay. Phase 2 is where they're actually going in and cutting out carpet, cutting up drywall, pulling them out and doing tests for moisture, mold, bacteria, making sure electrical is all done up well, and they're actually physically ripping walls down. That obviously is going to cost a lot of money, and it's going to hurt your home a little bit. So if you go with me, there's very specific lenders that only require phase 1, some that require phase 2. I would only put you in contact with those so long as they have products that fit your situation. I'd only put you in contact with the lenders who only require phase 1, because phase 1 is, you're looking at around $1,000, phase 2 you're looking at around $5,000 for a bill. And at the end of the day, if those tests come back bad, you may have output that money for a home that a lender won't even touch. Okay, so that's something to be aware of. Other than that, there's not really any other fees that you should be worrying about. The only ones that do come out is like 1 in 1,000 homes where they're old heritage homes with oil pans in the backyard. That's environmental hazards, and you need to get that removed before you can get it funded on, but that's something you probably won't ever have to worry about. But if you are concerned about fees or a bill that you're getting that you don't understand, or if before you even jump in you just want to make sure you understand all the money that's going to be called for up front, give me a call. I can help you out with that, and I can put you in contact with the right appraisers, the right notaries, and the right lenders based on your situation. Alright, so if you have any questions, go to mortgagesinvancouver.com. You can apply right online, or give me a call at 604-313-9996. And again, this is Leah Koss for the Mortgage Center. Thanks for watching.